Alright, guys, you know who it is, and you know where I'm from. Wes, moving on up. We're going to go to the last war. Um, just go over a couple attacks quick. Beer and Bacon, kudos to them. They took us down. They attacked very well. Good attackers, and they took care of business. They had a couple lopsided bases, I think 5 and, I don't know, somewhere else. Um, Gave them a little bit of an advantage, I would say. Heroes maybe a slight edge to them, and we just couldn't get it done. I missed up top, and Conda missed on 5, and then after that, I think we just flat out ran out of attack. So, give us a 100% fair fight. I think we could take them if it was even heroes, even on the bases, but they did what they were supposed to do and took care of it. So kudos to them. We eventually just stopped. I think we didn't use 4 or 5 attacks that were could have gave us a couple stars maybe, but so be it. And so we're going to just go over a couple quick attacks from this last war. Both of them are Goho attacks, and Nos ends up coming in. I'm pretty sure this was a second attack. And uses his wall breakers well, brings his golems in. His intention is right there to open up a double bomb that's in that section right above the Dark Elixir. Uses wizards along the whole side, gets the golem, the king, and his queen to come in. Wizards behind that. Ends up taking out his queen. Right there, I wouldn't have dropped a poison spell on the queen. Well, I guess it didn't hurt to an extent. At least slow her down, so maybe that king lasts. But he waited just long enough, trips both those double bombs with the golem. Maybe could have waited a little bit longer on his hogs, but it didn't hit any of them, didn't kill any of them. And so now he's going to begin with his hog attack here. And that first spell, I would say, is a little early. And the other plus side on this attack, thankfully for Nos, it was a hound. Hounds are worthless against Goho attacks. They're not going to, generally in most cases, are not going to slow down a hog attack at all. But a little early on that one, I would have waited and dropped that heal spell right in this section around the expo, mortar, and the air defense. Would have let those hogs heal up into there, because really he only used half of that heal. After that, I think he does a pretty good job. And he also missed the jump way over here. I'm guessing that was a misclick. Thankfully, that was not a heal. Nice job on that heal spell. Comes in and drops the heal right there to get through that double bomb. Since they're separated, that's always a bad placement. And that hogs are going to be able to push through that if you get the heal down in time, which he did. Then plenty of hogs left to take out the Tesla, take out the Expo. The Queen then comes in and starts working on that Hound, which is probably a bad thing. But thankfully, he has a lot of hogs left. That once the pups come out, there's not enough, and a couple wizards take care of their side. And the Queen probably would have been able to push through that anyway. I think he had a lot of time. Overall, a good attack. Got the kill squad to get those bombs done. Got the Queen down. And was able to let those hogs run free and healed them up pretty nice. And then we're going to go to Rattler's attack. Also another Goho attack. I think this was a second. In fact, I'm almost 95% sure this was a second attack on this base. Looking at this base, I would have used maybe like a Goho or an HGHB on the first time around, but I think a lot of bombs were tripped, so he knew I'm going to go ahead and come in on this side, and there was 3 big bombs right in there around that wizard tower and several structures. And one other thing I'll mention from his start point is he brought in 2 golems and then a third in the CC. I think he should have had a little bit more firepower behind a max golem and 1 golem from his own that would have been level 2. But I will give him kudos right here. He does a great job. Brings in both golems on the edges, and his golem, the CC golem, comes in from the point, which distracts all the defenses so that his wall breakers can come in right on that corner. And then he does a great job of funneling. He puts a couple wizards up here and a couple wizards down here on this barracks. And for those of you who always tell us, tell me, hey, Wes, I know what funneling is. Oh, yeah, I know. Well, Rat does a great job of it. He's eliminating structures up here, and he's eliminating structures down on this side. Funneling is leaving a couple structures there so that the king, the queen, the rest of your wizards, all of that kill squad can go right up, right through all these defenses, right to the wizard tower, right to the sweeper and the expo, and with a jump spell, which he's going to drop shortly, all of these troops in the kill squad go right where he wants. So that's what funneling is, making troops go where you want. There was no structures for them to go anywhere but right there. Maybe I don't know if he missed his poison. Yeah, he did. He missed his poison a little bit. Those minions ate away a lot of troops. He gets it taken care of anyway, and he trips I think 3 big bombs in there. And the only reason I think this doesn't succeed, and he's going to go counterclockwise around the base with his hogs, is level 4 hogs. I think level 4 hogs hurt him quite a bit here. Good placement on those. Got a lot of hogs healed back up. I would have waited a little bit on the poison and gone a little bit deeper into the base. Maybe he already knew that all the skeletons were tripped. Halfway decent placement there on that heal. I don't know if he could have waited maybe a little bit longer. Patience when it comes to these heal spells, guys. Here he waits plenty long. That was good. He had to get all the way down, got rid of the sweeper, and then he brought his heal in. Perfect placement based on the situation there for that heal spell. Unfortunately, he's got 3 more defenses to get through, and I don't think the queen quite takes care of it enough or doesn't give him enough assist. Level 5 hogs here, I bet you takes care of this because they're going to move through those defenses a little bit faster. And anyway, so he does end up getting 2 stars, has a wizard and an archer tower up top, and another golem and an archer in the middle, but it's not going to be enough to get a 3-star. Solid attack overall, though. Pretty decent placement on a lot of stuff, and so kudos to him for giving that a try and seeing that all those big bombs he could knock out with a kill squad. Normally, you're going to want to come in on the queen side, but that's the way it goes. All right, guys. Well, short video here. What else you going to do? We did what we could against these beer and bacon. They were probably sucking down beer and eating bacon while maybe they were laughing at us. Who knows? But we had a good overall team effort. And I think we're going to be a little bit in our favor on this next one against Kong Cafe. And we'll see what we can do. All right, guys and gals. Clash and bash.